Trust. It's a part of life we've all had experience with. We've got that someone we love and will always trust, or we may have had someone betray our trust that we'll never speak to again. But what exactly is trust, and why is it important? I sat down with 4 people in professions that require trust from the community in order to get a better sense of the word's true meaning.
Not out there to hurt anybody or pick sides, but I think we're just there to help.
Mike Lucas keeps people safe. He's been a police officer in Sudbury, Massachusetts since he graduated college 27 years ago.
You know, growing up, I think maybe because of my size and stuff like that, I got along with a lot of people, and you know, if I had friends having problems and stuff like that, I could break up fights, and I think there's somebody they can look up to and trust.
When Mike talks about trust, it's a feeling more than anything else.
A lot of times when I get into, you get into law enforcement, you see people at the worst. They're not calling you just to say hello to you. They're calling because they need the help. And they expect the police to be there and the police to help you when the police show up. They're looking for, something they can't figure out on their own. They call the police to try to fix the situation.
Mike earns the community's trust by being respectful and fair.
I think it all depends how you treat that person. You want to treat people the way you want to be treated, and that passes on. So if people see that you're a good-natured person and you're there for their best interests, I think that you're going to build trust with that person.
And this is what makes Mike a good policeman. Not the amount of speeders he's caught or the people he's locked up. Simply how much he cares for people.
Giving kids breaks too, that's one thing. Not every time it's black and white. There is a small gray area that you can't give people breaks, even in speeding or in certain other things. That just that small time of giving somebody a break might make a difference.
His colleagues wouldn't describe him any differently.
You can't not like Mike. I don't know a single person who doesn't like Michael.
They're also quick to talk about his big heart.
Everybody looks at him, and Mike is an imposing person because he's very large. But he really is, don't tell anybody this, he's a teddy bear. He doesn't have a mean bone in his body, I don't think.
Really?
So that's one of his best traits, is that he can look imposing. And clearly, if I were to need somebody to come and look the part of a big bad policeman, Michael would be one of the big choices. But
emergency situations aren't the only interaction Mike has with the town of Sudbury. Mike wants to build a relationship with the community as a regular person.
Friendly smile, a wave, stop and talk to people. We have a thing of walk and talk, policy in our department. Get out of the cars, walk around some of the shopping plazas and malls, and get out there and meet people and say hello. And that's how people see you, because most people just see you riding around the car or flying by with the blue lights, but they don't have any real interaction with you.
Mike never knows what to expect when he gets a call. He must be ready for absolutely anything.
Anything can happen anywhere, but if you went through life thinking, oh, geez, I'm going to get shot or something's going to happen to me, well, you shouldn't even took this job. That if you're worried about that. But, things happen. So that's, like I say, things happen. And you can't avoid that, but you just try to go out each day and do the best you can, and hopefully, you come home with your family.
There will always be people who make Mike's job difficult. But he says it's not them who keep him working. It's the others.
Like the 5%ers, I don't think it matters what we say to them. They either had issues with the police before, they've gone through the criminal justice system, through the courts, maybe not with good results, because they are that small percentage of people who just don't care. Those people I'm not too worried about. I worry about more the good, hardworking people in the community who make a difference.
But to have this relationship with 95% of Sudbury, Mike needs trust.
Everybody has goals. Everybody has values. You want to work towards certain things in life, just to have certain things in life, and I think trust is part of that. I think 95% of the people out there trust the police. I think they think we're doing a good job. I know we're doing a good job. And if things fly off the handle, you're going to call the police. You know, like I said, there's nobody else. You're not going to call a plumber. You know, you're not going to call a roofer. You're going to call the police to hopefully, control the situation.
So if you're around town and you see those blue lights cruise by, don't assume Mike's trying to fill a speeding ticket quota or trying to fill up jail cells. Mike's protecting the people he cares about because that's just who he is.